Let us guide you on group adventures from the far stretches of the earth, across the seas, to a paradise resort in Hawaii. Let us take you away and bring you together in unimaginable ways. Come see the world with Disney. Come explore what lies beyond the horizon.
All right, David, that agent said that when he plugged it into his computer, it tried downloading files immediately, installing this into his computer. He had to stop it before further corrupting his computer, David.
All right, Victor Akendo tonight. Thank you, Victor. And next this evening, the FBI and the ATF are on the scene at this hour and searching for a possible arsonist behind a series of church fires in Louisiana. 3 historically black churches going up in flames in the same parish. The suspicious fires less than 2 weeks apart. ABC's Steve Osensami is on the scene too tonight.
Federal agents rushed to Louisiana. The ATF is here tonight with their national response team, and so is the FBI, looking for clues in these burned up pews and steeples, hoping they lead to whoever is responsible. At Mount Pleasant Baptist Church, which burned on Thursday, you can still smell the smoke tonight from the police line.
I don't understand it. You got a place of worship that you've been worshiping for 40 years, and then Sunday morning you don't have it no more for no reason.
At Greater Union Baptist, 11 miles away, someone burned it to the ground April 2nd. Another 5 miles from there, St. Mary Baptist Church burned on March 26th. Today we found hymn books and Bibles that burned too. All 3 are black churches, and authorities fear they're looking for an arsonist and a racist.
Whether it's a single person, a single technique, a single method, we're not ready to speak to that yet, but obviously there is a relation to these 3 fires.
Congressman Clay Higgins, who represents this community in Washington, recorded and posted a video on Facebook promising justice.
You will be caught. You will be arrested.
God's house was burned but not destroyed. Sunday services are now being held at a new church with welcoming arms. The state fire marshal is taking the lead in the investigation, and they say that they have no leads. It's still a mystery. They also say it's amazing no one was hurt, which they would have been had they been here at the time of this fire. This is what's left of the sanctuary. David?
What a heartbreaking scene there behind you, Steve. Steve Osensami live in Louisiana. Now to the hostage drama we have been reporting on here involving the kidnapped American woman, the tourist, and her guide, finally freed in Uganda. And after talk the U.S. would not pay ransom, did someone pay? ABC senior foreign correspondent Ian Pannell in Uganda again tonight.
Tonight, after 5 long days in captivity, American tourist Kimberly Sue Endicott and her guide Jean-Paul Merengue Remezo enjoying their freedom. Ugandan and U.S. authorities negotiating the handover of the 2 after they were abducted, then finally securing their safe return. These were the moments shortly after they were rescued. Endicott surrounded by heavily armed Ugandan police, greeted by U.S. officials. There are reports a ransom was paid for much less than $500,000 being demanded, but American and Ugandan officials deny they made a payment. But this story isn't over. The 4 kidnappers still at large. Today, Kimberly Sue was flown to the capital, Kampala, and handed over to American diplomats. But she and her guide, John Paul, will now be focused on heading just one place tonight, home. While there's great relief that Kimberly Sue and John Paul are free tonight, there's growing concern about where the kidnappers are. That search now expanding tonight. David?
But we are glad she's free, Ian Pannell. Thank you. Next tonight, the Trump administration taking aim at Iran. The president designating the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps a foreign terrorist group. Iran's foreign minister tonight now demanding U.S. Central Command be put on their terror list. To your money tonight, an eye-opening headline about your taxes and in particular refunds this year. The IRS tonight is now reporting refunds are down $6 billion from this time last year, with just a week left to file your returns. The agency says $206 billion has been paid in refunds so far, compared to $212 billion last year. 1.6 million fewer Americans are receiving refunds at this point. The average refund about $20 less. There is still much more ahead on World News Tonight this Monday. The tornado today, and now parts of the East Coast tonight, bracing for more severe weather in the hours ahead. And now a snowstorm for midweek. I thought it was April. Ginger Z is standing by with the timing and the track of this tonight. At the cost of gas tonight, the new numbers just in and what this could mean for the weeks ahead. A lot more news ahead on a Monday night. Stay tuned.
ABC News, straightforward.
To the index of other news and to the severe storms threat at this hour. Damaging winds and hail from Georgia to Virginia tonight, all already part of the same system. A confirmed EF1 tornado damaging homes and businesses in Blount County, Alabama today. We're also watching this snow for midweek for a large part of the country, and Chief Meteorologist Ginger Z is tracking it all for us. Hi, Ginger.
David, as we speak, severe thunderstorm warning in place for Richmond, Virginia. Look at those watches all the way down into South Carolina. That's just tonight. Then we have to turn our attention to that big high pressure system with plenty of cold air. It's going to invite in snow. We're talking lots of snow, 6 to 18 inches possible from Colorado through Nebraska, Minnesota, South Dakota into Wisconsin midweek through the late week. David.
All right, I guess we'll be seeing you again this week. Thanks, Ginger. And new numbers tonight on gas prices. The national average jumping 5 cents since last week to $2.74 a gallon. 6 states now reporting gas prices above $3. California at $3.80. Hawaii, Washington State, Oregon, Nevada, Alaska, all topping $3. Well, when we come back, what a firefighter did wearing 50 pounds of gear, this was incredible. You have to see it to believe it.
ABC News, straightforward.
Finally tonight here, America Strong, what one firefighter did to pay tribute to his father. Over the weekend in Scranton, Pennsylvania, firefighter Ryan Robeson suiting up. The jacket, pants, boots, the helmet, the oxygen tank. The gear, 50 pounds worth. Wearing it all, he set out to run a half marathon in full gear.
I'm crying.